Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel, and I like puzzles. More specifically, I like me a little crossword. It's Thursday. Ergo, it is time to do a Thursday puzzle. The streak is it's a little itty bitty baby streak. However, it is May 29th. And I have 3 crosswords to go in the month. I've dropped one, which, so this is my best month, tied with January and February are top 1, tied for first place. I'd say January is probably the most, because you get the most days. So January, February, then December, and May could tie it up with December. So it would be my 4th best month ever, which is pretty good. And yeah, otherwise just keeping the streak going. So let's do it. Today's crossword is brought to us by John Kugelman. Thank you, John. And as always, edited by Will Shorts. I declare this to be sufficient ado before doing the thing. So how about we do the thing? All right, let's do it. Nosy Parkers. Okay. Make like a drum and beat it. Scram, kid. Source of the line, the female of the species is more deadly than the male. Praying mantis? Ditto for us. Half of an Arnold Palmer. It's like iced tea and something. Could this be tea? Preparation for a luau. Elders derisively. Mensa for 1. Sorry, and this is asterisk, so all of these other ones are normal, so to speak. Okay, Ella Enchanted, I think. Not L? Could it be L Enchanted? Not on solid ground. Big Do. Something, and then institution known for an annual. It's going to be Gala, and it's going to be the Met. Federal observance since 1986. Something. What could it be? MLK Day? Oh my god. Shepherd's Stick. Okay, I would have wanted to say staff. So day, formal vote, I, and yeah. This is homophone of yeah. HBO comedy with 17 Emmys. EA? What? Second star ever photographed after the sun. True. 2013 that presaged ChatGPT, her. That's funny. Some neighbors. This seems like it might be a Native American tribe, so could this be Utes? Female in Mexican-style wrestling. I don't know. One of the Gilmore Girls. Rory Gilmore? That's someone. Eardrum, ear trumpet? I don't know. Oh, what is this, dude? One with a minority opinion about the shape of the world. Okay, flat earther. Give height as a hairdo. Hint for entering the answers to the start clues. Oh. Oh, is it flat? Earth. Her. Oh my god, it might be. Flat. Ear. Oh my god, I just saw it. Okay, so there's a T in the black thing, maybe. Mensa. So I'm going to tell. Okay. And I have to solidify what that is. Certain seasonal workers is going to be reindeer. What's never free of charge? An ion. Something. Dilation. Constellation? Is Mensa a constellation? Okay. Okay. I think so. It must something. Yeah. Well, I can't believe I found that. Over the top dramatic. Flamboyant. Twine for ropes. Stick with it. Glue. Senate address. Dissemble. Give a dirty look. Ogle. Sees red. Goes mad. When going for a little bite. Oh, velvet. That certainly could be. Bribeable. That's funny. Over the top dramatic. Full on. Sinclair. No. Oil. Dissemble. Lie. Yeah. Full something. Okay. Gender prefix. Cis. GOP group. Yikes worthy. Cringy. That works. One from Hamburg. Ein. Bribeable. Okay. Okay. Something park. Filled out wrong. Not equilateral. Ooh, or isosceles. Equilateral. Scalene. ROC? Republican. Oh, RNC? National. I don't know. Full diva, though. So this is probably filled out wrong. Bribeable. Two sure things. X, Y, and sometimes Z axes. Summing. Death and... Oh, that's so good. Two sure things, death and taxes is something that is said a lot. And this is hand, stage, props. Oh, like give props and taxes. That's so good. Laptop brand is going to be Acer. Bakery devices. Okay, well, probably this. Clapped back at. Oh, I don't know. Disposable one use. Oh, that could be. Procedure of way or word. One way, one word. Croaked. I would want to say rasped. One rushing to a code blue in brief. Give height as a hairdo or hint for entering the answers to the starred clues. Witty remark. Lip. So it's not. So I do think this is going to be MLK because it can't be staff then. Is it a crook? I don't know the word for that. Ta-da. And et voila. Could be. Not on solid ground. Et voila. Strip poker. Formal vote. This could be nay. Scram. Savils row. Could be. And then I thought this would be something strip poker. With an L. Okay. Come back to that, I guess. Charles Darwin's. I don't know, but filled out wrong. Oh, it's going to be invalid. Hyde Park. Right. That makes sense. Beagle. Mononymous Irish singer, I want to say, is going to be Enya. Oh no, because this is going to be listing at Christie's, I guess, art. Is Enya? Enya's Irish, right? I think so. Insect named for the Virgin Mary. Prowl. Hound. On the prowl, on the hunt. That could be. Words for from a loudspeaker, maybe? Like check 1, 2. Test, test. What is this, though? Okay. Captivate, enamor. Okay, there's something wrong here. Could it be Veep? I'm thinking yep. So I think this is going to be Vega. Enamor. Bakery devices. Mixers. Okay. Procedure of way or word in a way. Rasped. Give height as a hairdo. I just realized. Death, and axes. So you have to do something up. There's something up. So flat earther. This is going to be a T and a T. So this still could be a voila. And civic name for the Virgin Mary. Something bug. Oh, could it be Lot? And then this is going to be Ladybug? That could be. Chippewa neighbors. Sees red. Gets hot. Lechadita. I don't know. And then chamber opening. I would have thought this would be echo chamber. One rushing to a code blue in brief. Okay, and clapped back at. It's death and taxes, yeah. So this could be not test. Bacchanals. Okay, it's not going to be because sarst. Oh, could it be asus? It's sast. That could be. Okay. Something nurse. Yeah. Okay. For sure. ER nurse. Benders. Yeah. Give height as a hairdo or hint for entering. Antechamber. Yeah, for the heart. Words from a loudspeaker. Maybe. Rant. Okay. T's up. The T is up. Okay. We're getting somewhere. One going for a little bite. This is definitely flat earther. Gets hot, feels right. It's just this is kind of weird. For a little bite is going to be a flea. Okay, cool. Frau. Oh, luchadora. Okay, I thought it was a specific woman. Younger Lennon's son. I think it's Sean. Oh, Bono. Right. Give a dirty look. Something at. Could be sneer at. Yeah. Source of the line. I don't know. Music biz scandal. Something hat, no cattle. All hat, no cattle. Folksy put down. Something to wear on a run. Anarchisaco. Without pretense. Something without pretense. Lee. Ayola. Whee. Source of the line. Female of the species is more deadly than the male. Pe Ching? Isn't that a book? I think so. Elders derisively. Oh, and I was thinking about this being constellation. Mensa, for one. It could be the name of a constellation. And then this would be iced tea, which is what I thought it would be. Elders derisively. Olds. Without pretense openly. That could be. Okay. Something to wear on a run. Nosy Parkers. It's Parkers with capital P. It's someone? Or a group of people? Source of the line. And this. Preparation for a luau. I don't know. Roast? Okay, let's see about this other thing. Not on solid ground. And I thought this was going to be voila, right? And that this would be crook, something scram. Witty remark. I think this is Savills. We are formal vote. Nah. Not on solid ground. Okay, I don't know about that. Okay. Ditto for us. Oh, so are we is what we're going for. Okay, strip poker. Strip poker. Whoa, okay. Formal vote. Yay. Okay. I think, right? Witty remark, and if it's a T here, say, not on solid ground is going to be a C. So I do think it's going to be a voila. Witty remark. Mo? Make like a drum and beat it. If not long. Huh. Ditto for us, so are we. That would make sense. I mean, this is like really, maybe it's not crook specifically. That could be it. So are we, like for the, because you know you get the us and the ditto, like we are too, we are as well. So are we makes the most sense. Now here I do want it to be, and then strip poker, thinking it's an all because it pokes like a strip of leather. Reindeer, and then et voila for ta-da makes a lot of sense. This amscray, you know, like that makes no sense. A C works for not on solid ground. Reindeer for sure, certain seasonal workers, all makes the most sense here. And then formal vote. Formal vote. We've got I and yeah. Like for everyone, like yay or nay. But if you wanted it to be nay, it would have to be spelled differently. Is mea something? And this as well. I mean, like, truck, prook, brook. And bray. Make like a drum and beat it. Witty remark. I thought it would be like bon mot is like a... I mean, I don't see it being anything else. Sought. Wrought. Not bought. Vought. Caught. Zot. Dot. Vought. Got. Hot. Jot. Caught. Lot. Pot. Did I stutter? Not sure yet. And then this. Oh, sacco. This is Italian. I'm thinking Nicola. Payola? I think that's something. Something to wear on a run. Ski cap on a run. Okay. This could be Kipling, Rudyard Kipling. Olds. Wow, that's really... Nosy Parkers could be Snoops. And preparation for a luau pit for cooking things. What the hell is this? Oh man, okay, I'm gonna just real quick. I'm gonna just delete a lot of this. Okay. Constellate. What's never free of charge? Yeah, I am, for sure. Certain seasonal workers. Something deer is probably gonna be reindeer. A C made the most sense here. I want we to be somewhere. Also strip, poker. Oof. It's hard to look past all. And we here. It's also hard to look past MLK, especially since you have federal observance denoting that it's going to be some kind of abbreviation. And day is not an abbreviation. So this is going to be the abbreviation right here. With M something. Maybe it's mill day. It's like military day. That could also be something like that at least. Oh no, we know that this is going to be a T. For sure. This could be as are we. Ast, est, ist, ost. Yeah, no. Okay, and this is probably going to be R. Ditto for us, so do we. Okay, voila. Fits really nicely. And not on solid ground, like a C. You're at C. So are we... Okay, I definitely don't know that this is mot, like word in French, from the bon mot. It could be something else. What's throwing me off is this as well. I feel like this is going to be MLK Day. Make like a drum and beat it. A scram. Am scram. Ours. Okay, I'm just gonna try this. I don't think mea makes any sense. Maybe this is just an expression I don't know. Like, this should be yeah. Okay, this kind of is... These are all the things that I think would be right. So let me just try this and see if maybe it's just like something I don't know. Nope. Nope. Okay. Bot, sot, dot, afscray. This doesn't feel correct either. What the hell is going on up here? Like, it's all fine. Gavels row, howls, lavels, pavels, wavels. This could be anything. I'm not sure about any of these. I really want this to be yay. Because they spell it like this, which I don't love, but that's just, you know, how that is. And scram was, like, worked really nicely as the thing. But not in solid ground, a C. Like, that is, yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna have to get this scram thing out of my head. But regardless, I mean, it's just a little bit weird, like what... And fray and tray. Witty remark. Not. Amp tray. And then shepherd stick. I mean, I really think that this is crook, but I'm not sure it's true. The only other thing I could see it being is brook, maybe. But rook, trook, prook, drook, frook, grook, or grook. Crook with a K. Brook. I do think that this is a crook. I mean, then there's the possibility that the federal observance since 1986 is an MLK Day. I mean, that would make sense because I'm pretty sure he died a lot before 1986. I think? Because the civil rights movement was in like the 60s and like continued into the late 60s. And I thought he got killed like around when things started finally reaching a national level. This. It's Savills sounds fine. Craw, crat, crap, craft, crag, cran, cram. Cray. You know, what is that? And even scray. At scray. I mean, I tried, I think, like doing Bono. Okay, let's check everything else, I guess. Make sure it's right. Ski cap is right. Nicola makes sense for a... Also, nosy Parkers. I don't know what that makes sense, or like what that is, but I think maybe Parker's is like a Parker as a journalist. Openly makes sense. Olds. Pit and sneer at makes sense. The only one that would be weird here is, could it be Scoops, nosy Parkers? And that's like what you get. I mean, Snoops makes the most sense. Ticola, Icola. Okay. Constellation, but Mensa. I really thought it was just the organization. But ski cap, openly, olds, like all of these make a lot of sense. All hat, no cattle, makes sense as an insult. Frau, yeah, because luchadora. Gala, sneer at, and flea. And flea is spelled like that, okay. Payola's weird, but for some reason it like it's in there as a word. Maybe it came up in the spelling bee. And, yeah. We have I and I for formal vote. And this makes sense for Reap because that is a show. Sees red gets hot. I mean, it is luchadora. It is Rory. Could be not the Met, but it's the Met Gala. Yeah. Then we have Flat Earther. Stick with it. Glue. Insect name for the Virgin Mary. Ladybug, maybe. I mean, Christie's is a bidding auction house. There we go. So L for lot makes sense. Sean. Luchador and Rory, definitely. And Bender's hunt on the prowl and hunt. Vega. Bug, like debug, is there. So Ladybug, I mean. Upton Sinclair novel, I do think it's oil. Because Gov makes sense. Senate address. Yeah, the pun here being like an address like a speech or like an email address or a website. It'd be .gov. Dissemble, I've never heard this word. So, over the top dramatic, full diva. So glue here works. Velvet here works. So dissemble should just be lie. Could be Lee, I guess. For, Words from a loudspeaker. Oh, a loudspeaker. That's funny. It's going to be a rant. In a way or in a word. Death and taxes. Tease up. Like hair. Or tease. The letter T. Plural. The T's are up. Yeah. Cringy. Invalid. ER nurse. I guess it could be an OR nurse, but antechamber. And scalene. Man, what the hell is this, dude? Come on. Strip poker is gonna be an all. I mean, there's no other. Yeah, right? It's probably not gonna be an owl. At this point, I wouldn't dismiss any option. I really think this is a... Yeah. And cram? I don't know. And cray. Like, I did think that this is going to be formal vote. Yay. I mean, could it be anything else? Rare, where, pair, C, D. Formal vote. Yeah. Like none of these really call out as being right. This could be nay, like as opposed to yay. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can see being the case here. Make like a drum and beat it. Like get out. But this is not on solid ground. A C is like really throwing me off here. I suppose this doesn't need to be so R. It just fits really nicely, but this is giving me nothing. Man. Out. I don't know. Not on solid ground, yeah. You would want it to be a C. Et voilà. Scare we. Spare we. So are we. Right? Man, what the hell? Come on. Am I cray? Am I crap? Okay, I'm just gonna try all these. Am I? It doesn't make sense because the E vowels. Amp, cray. Oh, come on. And cray. And crap. Okay, I'll just try and. Come on. Come on, please. No. Evils? Ace, cray, ape. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay. Let's try this nay thing. That's the one thing that I could see, like, making this make any sense, is that there's cran at the end. And then you get amp cran or ask cray. I don't know. Let's try that. Ask crap. That's terrible. Oh, man. What is this? It's Cree. It's Cree. Okay. I know for sure. Okay, I'm going to have to. Oh my god. Okay, I was right about Mo. I was right about Savile. I was right about Yay. What is Amscray? Amscray? Oh my god, I just got it. It's the stupid Pig Latin thing, which I don't understand why Pig Latin is a thing. But you take the first, like, usually you would take the first letter, but you take, like, the first consonant sounds. You put them, you take a word, you put the consonant sounds at the end, and then you add AY at the end. And it's supposed to, I think, sound like Latin. So I could say, like, Ihe, Ime is annual day. Okay, I'm trying to say, hi, my name is Daniel and I like crosswords. The deal of puzzles, whatever. Hamscram meaning, it's scram. It's a Pig Latin version of scram. What is Pig Latin, guys? The word Latin derives from the language, but the origin of pig is unknown. Type of wordplay in which English words are altered by moving the leading phonetic of a word to the end and appending a, except when the word begins with a vowel, in which case way is suffixed with no leading phonetic change. Please be quiet or I'll cry becomes ease play, eBay, yetque, orway, I'll way, ecray. Like, why? Why creates? Because this S and neighbors threw me off. But you can say the Cree, I think. And it is okay as a plural. Oh man, Amscray, bro, what? Chicos, por favor. The puzzle was so good, and then we had Amscray, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I'm calling it there. I'm calling it. Yeah, I'm calling time of death on this crossword. That's enough. That is sufficient. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is where you are, because I'm gonna be thinking about this, and I'm gonna have. Bro, Amscray. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's it. I will see you tomorrow with a Friday crossword. The streak lives on despite Amscray trying to screw with it. Um, yes, I will see you tomorrow with another puzzle. So yes. All right. Bye bye.